Now, as you know, news poll came out in the past couple of days, and the Prime Minister's numbers are starting to strengthen again because, of course, there is not the constant media barrage, which we all know is about dislodging him as Prime Minister. Morrison is now back up to almost 2-1 of Anthony Albanese, and the number of people who support Anthony Albanese and undecided is down, hence why the Prime Minister is up 4%. So, time to go finding some muck. Time to go finding something the Australian people will be so offended about when it comes to this Prime Minister. Enter the Turnbull Times, where they revealed today that the Prime Minister is still a Christian. They thought today that the big scandal headline that was their lead story for hour after hours today is that Scott Morrison told a Christian conference. Sorry to steal you a bit, Rowan, but still it's good. He was called to do the God's work as Prime Minister. Now, you may recognise that photo. That photo is not from the conference of which the Prime Minister attended. That is, of course, from the 2019 election campaign, where they did their best to try to take a photo of a bloke raising his hand towards God to make it somewhat look like a bit of a Heil Hitler, because, you know, all Christians are crazy. So let's read the great controversy they found today in the Turnbull Times. In the video that has emerged, it's leaked, of the Prime Minister speaking at the Australian Christian Churches Conference on the Gold Coast last week. Well, wait till you find this. The Prime Minister travelled to the conference from Sydney using his taxpayer-funded aircraft. Oh, how evil! Yeah, he's got a VIP jet. And then, let's get to the crazy kooky Christian stuff. Asking the audience for their help and prayers, Morrison reveals that when he became Prime Minister, his pastor gave him the advice on election night to use what God has put in your hands, to do what God has put in your heart. Oh! This was news today? Well, I have news for the idiots taking their marching orders from the Pink House in Point Piper. The majority of people in Australia believe in a God. 14 million of them, 12 million of them are crazy Christians.